Dr. Deb here. We're in the Lion's Gate today, and I'm at home here in my temple with my kitty cat, Omar Kitty, and it's been a tough morning for me, and I'm just wanting to stop and share what it all means for me today. This Lion's Gate must be a time of integrating a lot of the energies, simply because I woke up this morning and wept. I've been crying. I cried hard, and I like crying simply because I spent many years of my life not crying and being very strong and being very tough. Many of you know this. I share my story out there. I was in the church for many years. I was a school principal of a fundamental school, and I sued the church for sexual discrimination and wrongful termination. I was leaving my marriage, and a lot of stuff went down at the time. And so in any event, that was the piece that changed my life. And I've had some really great years, and I've had some really tough years, through the spiritual journey. These past few years, since I moved here to the temple after the 2012 events, I planned something so different than what has been, and yet I know that what has been is super cool. And I think for such a time as this, literally for such a time as this, I'm holding my scepter. I had another one, and many of you know, I gave it to the Hopi Indian, and I missed her. And so I got this one with the 7 chakras, and that's really where we're at right now. We're at a space that we've got to be clearing all of this stuff out in our bodies. It's really what we're doing right now. And this Lion Gate is offering a time for that to happen. Got alignment. I posted something earlier today. Alignment. We got to align, we got to center, and we got to let these energies in. But they come in through here, and they come in when these are in order. These are aligned. The lower chakras represent a lot of the survival, and the higher chakras are spiritual realm. There's many people out there that tap into the spiritual, but they have forgotten to anchor in to the rooted. And I think we're in a space right now of we're anchoring in heaven on earth. We're anchoring that in. And how are we doing that? We're doing that with these light bodies. This is our light body. I feel it. Like I said, I woke up this morning going, what the fuck? Excuse me, what the fuck? What is this? And I have a thing with my daughter right now, which is very painful because I miss her, but I don't know what I miss. We've never, my daughter's, that's a whole nother story. But I'm hurt. I'm just hurting, a little bit on the emotional level. Physically, I'm strong. I'm good. Clearing. I'm trying to think. Do I want to say this? And no, it's not the time to do so. So I have like a plethora of little things. I mean, this morning I did ceremony with myself with all my little yummy things, and I'm here at the temple, and I mean, look at this place. I mean, look at these guys. And look over here. My angels. I mean, I love this space so much, and to be honest with you, it's kind of tough because I don't want to leave. So I want you guys to come to me, because I love doing my work. I do. I'm going to start sharing a little bit more and more about heart wisdom and what that means to me and what that means for you of getting out of this and into this. I've spent the last 2 decades studying a lot of it, studying up to even the human design and all of that. But it really does come down to our light bodies and who we are. My gig, my life, my passion is this guy right here. His name is Jesus Christ. Yeah. You know, even though I sued the church, never lost my faith in God, never lost my faith in Jesus, never lost my faith in what he spoke of and who he is. Because he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. Now, at this point in my game, I don't know about the Father or the Mother or anything else. I don't care. What I care about is our hearts. What I care about is that deep space inside of being clear and to get into our light bodies, our Merkaba. That's what we're here for. We're here to anchor in heaven on earth. So how do we do that? We don't do it by going into Happy Land or not dealing with our shit. You know, we deal with it by going into the pain. The cure of the pain is in the pain. Yeah. So this morning I was actually going, you know, God, I want you to step up, you know, or Goddess, I don't really care, universe. And here's I love this book, you know, because it's a guy who's kind of existential, and he talks about Jesus in a way that I can relate to, because I could no longer relate to the hypocrisy of what I felt, you know, in the church. And I know there's a lot of good in the church, and I say blessings and light and beauty. However, for me, it's in nature, and it's in my temple here, and with, you know, in having communion and true communion with you, with people. But there's something about miracles I wanted to share. Miracles cannot be planned. Miracles do not come from linear, sequential thinking. They cannot be planned. You cannot learn to perform them or to receive them. Miracles come spontaneously to the heart that has opened and the mind that has surrendered its need to control and to know. The mystery. It's a great mystery. So today in this Lionsgate, it's about the great mystery, and it's about getting into our heart centers, and it's about loving each other, and it's about compassion, and it's about surrender, and it's about release. And how do you do those things? From a very regal place, meaning be still and know that I am God. And that's what I'm doing today in this 8-8 Lion Gate. I love you guys. I really do. I love to teach. I love to share. And for such a time as this, happy Lionsgate. Mwah.